Welcome to Richard Raw's Daily Meditation from the Centre for Action and Contemplation. The theme for this week is Order, Disorder, Reorder, Part 2, and the title of today's contribution, today being Monday the 17th of August 2020, is It Must Happen to Us. And this is how Richard Raw begins his meditation. Sooner or later, if we are on any classic spiritual schedule, some event, person, death, idea, or relationship will enter our lives that we simply cannot deal with using our present skill set, our acquired knowledge, or our strong willpower. It will probably have to do with one of what I call the Big Six: love, death, suffering, sexuality, infinity, and God. Spiritually speaking, we will be led to the edge of our own private resources. At that point, we will stumble over a necessary stumbling stone, as Isaiah calls it. We will and must lose at something. This is the only way that life, fate, God, grace, mystery can get us to change, let us go of our egocentric preoccupations, and go on the further and larger journey. There is no practical or compelling reason to leave one's present comfort zone in life. If it's working for us, why should we? Nor can we force ourselves into the second stage of disorder, though we must certainly be open to it. Any conscious attempt to engineer or plan our own enlightenment is doomed to failure because it will be ego-driven. We will try to succeed in the midst of our failure and order our time in disorder, but unexpected weaknesses, failure, and humiliation force us to go where we would never be otherwise. We must stumble and be brought to our knees by reality. God comes to you disguised as your life, as my friend Paula Darcy wisely says. We must actually be out of the driver's seat for a while, or we will never learn how to give up control to the real guide. It is the necessary pattern. There must be, and if we are honest, there always will be at least one situation in our lives that we cannot fix, control, explain, change, or even understand. Normally a job, a fortune, or a reputation has to be lost, a house has to be flooded, an illness has to be endured, some kind of falling, what I call necessary suffering, is programmed into the journey. By denying our pain or avoiding our necessary falling, many of us have kept ourselves from our own spiritual depths. We still want some kind of order and reason instead of suffering, life's inherent disorder and tragedy. That is the end of today's meditation.